This message is just for you. You are good enough. This is the episode for you. How do you deal with all the doubts that come in when you study, and they hang around and they just make you feel bad? How do you stop them from throwing you off course? Because I hear this so much. So many people who are talented, who are ambitious, who have all these goals, they sit down to study and immediately the mental chatter just ramps up and they can feel it draining all the hope of their study session. And these doubts can be so persuasive. You're doing all of this wrong. You're so behind. You've got no idea what you're doing. You're wasting your time. And then they get more personal. They remind you of all the times where you tried something and failed, or you started something and quit within a couple of weeks, or they replay for you in epic detail a time when you felt really embarrassed. And it's so hard to push through all that noise. It's so tough to just tune it out and carry on regardless. So I wanted to share something that someone said to me last year that has really helped me to deal with this in my own life. It's so simple, but this advice gave me permission to separate my doubts from the rest of my brain a little bit, and so I wanted to tell you about it today. And what they taught me in just an offhand comment was you have to think about your thoughts, especially negative ones, as invitations into a conversation. When those thoughts come, it's like they've picked up the phone and they're calling you. You're working or you're studying and the phone is ringing. But here's the thing, you don't have to pick up. And even once you have picked up, you still don't have to engage. You don't have to enter into an hour-long back and forth about whether you're good enough or whether you deserve this or whether your fellow students are steaming ahead of you. You don't. You can leave the conversation at any time. So when you recognize that those thoughts are coming, you can say out loud, "Sorry, I can't take this right now." Or when you've been worrying for a while and you're getting sick of it and it's making you feel awful, you can literally imagine yourself putting the phone down. Because you don't have to be there and you don't have to be having this conversation in your head. And just in case some of you are thinking, but what if those thoughts are right? I wanted to address that. What if you have got this completely wrong? What if you are wasting your time? What if these thoughts aren't trying to just throw you off track? They're trying to desperately get through, to warn you that you're going completely off course and you don't even know it. Well, to you, I would say, is the doubt specific? If the doubt is coming and it's saying something like, we're focusing on chapter 10, which we already know back to front, and we should be focusing on chapter 11, which we're clearly neglecting on purpose, that is a really sensible thought. Or if it's saying we're running behind schedule on the assignment, so we need to take a quick 10 minutes to make a plan to ensure we can finish this section on time, again, that's really constructive. But if the doubts are spinning a narrative of hopelessness in which the main message is, this is pointless, you're never going to succeed, burn it to the ground, they are the thoughts that I'm talking about here. They're not offering a problem that you can solve. They're not offering a solution, and they're not offering questions that you can ask which will get you nearer to naming a clear problem or finding a clear solution. So if it's specific and helpful, yes, maybe it is worth listening. But if it's not going to make you feel any better and it's not offering any solutions, remember, you don't have to pick up the phone because you are busy. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you back here tomorrow.